Our production scheduler, David, wants to create a schedule that accurately reflects how the milk business operates today in his factory. He understands that milk production relies on a combination of push and pull systems which must be carefully managed to ensure a perfect balance between the raw milk continuously delivered by farmers' truck and the fluctuating demand for milk bottles. His legacy system did not offer much flexibility for scheduling milk bottles. David had to perform time-consuming tasks to schedule milk deliveries from farmers, store the milk in tanks, and efficiently synchronize the production orders. Let's see how David can overcome these challenges using production scheduling. When David opens his gun chart, he must first integrate the milk deliveries arriving every day to the factory. To simplify his scheduling task, David has created several shortcuts to automate and streamline his activities. He uses the shortcut Control 1 to read the quantity of milk delivered, which then gets integrated into the intake base on the Gantt chart. Next, David needs to push the milk to the allocated storage tanks. He uses another shortcut to store the milk in these tanks until it is processed in production. David aims to make the best use of the available milk, so he checks the level of the raw milk in the storage tanks. These storage tanks can hold a considerable amount of milk, and it often happens that surplus fresh milk from the previous day's production remains in storage. This milk can be used for today's milk bottle production, provided its shelf life is still valid. Therefore, David activates the shortcut Control 3 to visualize which tanks already contain fresh milk from the previous day's production. The pasteurized tank section also shows some batches indicating that there's a surplus of heated fresh milk available for today's milk bottle production. Now that the fresh milk is pushed into the adequate tanks, David still needs to link the milk bottle product orders with the appropriate milk stored in the tanks using a pull system. He starts by integrating the milk production orders on the filling lines. Next, he creates the inflow products in the pasteurized tanks, which automatically calculates the correct amount of heated milk required to produce the end product according to the bill of material. The standard milk represented by a light blue batch has a plus icon, indicating that a surplus of milk is ready to be used. When double-clicking on the batch icon, we see that this tank holds a total quantity of 13,700 liters of standard milk out of the 26,000 liters that was stored. When selecting the standard milk batch in the pasteurized tank and pressing Alt, an inventory simulation graph shows how the heated standard milk is being consumed over time in the tank based on the end product. You can hover over the blue storage line to see the exact quantity of heated milk remaining in the tank at any point in time. When dragging the finished product over time, we observe that the level of heated milk in the graph adjusts based on when it is being consumed on the filling line. This demonstrates how easy it is for David to synchronize push and pull milk production and create a complete dairy schedule in a very short time. He can share the schedule with his colleagues using the web Gantt chart, which provides detail on several scheduling elements such as the tank batches quantities. Lastly, David and his team members can find out the batch connections by selecting any batch in the schedule and choosing the Show Network option to understand the linkage from the raw milk to the manufactured milk bottle that involved the selected batch. This video shows how production scheduling can help David automate the various dairy activities and synchronize both the pushed milk with the milk bottle demand. We have seen how he can create a schedule that optimizes the usage of resources and raw milk to minimize waste and ultimately increase scheduling efficiency.